Hello, dear learner. I, Mr. Sujit Trimbak Karpe, Head of Department, Soldier College of Pharmacy, Khandvi. Today, we will see the cancer overview. Learning outcome. After watching this video, learner will able to explain the term cancer, distinguish between normal cell and cancer cell, identify different causes of cancer, describe different symptoms of cancer, and summarize different options for treatment of cancer. Cancer, an abnormal growth of cell which tends to proliferate in an uncontrolled way and in some cases to metastasize, that is, they spread from one part to another part. Now, cancer is not one disease, it is a group of more than 100 different and distinctive diseases. Cancer may also be called as malignancy, a malignant tumor, or a neoplasm. Cancer, literally it is a new growth. Benign tumors are not cancer, but the malignant tumors are cancer, and the most important thing, it is not contagious. The cells in our body all have certain jobs to do. Normal cell divide in an orderly way. They die when they are worn out or damaged, and the new cell takes their place. Cancer is when the cells start to grow out of control. They crowd out normal cells, and this causes problem in the part of body where the cancer started. Now we will see the difference between normal cell and cancer cell. Now if you see the picture, you can see the difference. Now in case of normal, it is cell is small, uniform, the nuclei is also uniform, and you can see the cytoplasmic volume is more in case of normal cell than in cancer cell, where the cytoplasmic volume is relatively small and the variable nuclei is there. Then the cell size, shape, and their arrangement, you can see in case of normal it is proper, and there is a variation in cell size, their shape, and their arrangement also. Again, the surface structure is also varied in case of cancer cell than the normal cell. And again, if you see the number of dividing cell in case of normal is less, and they are clearly demarcated, but there are large number of dividing cell and they are poorly defined tumor boundaries. Next, type of cancer. Now the cancers are named for the area in which they begin and the type of cell they are made of. Even if they spread to other part of body, they are again called at the same cancer. That is, if the cancer is developed in lung, it is called as lung cancer, and if it is spread to bone, again that is also called as lung cancer. And again, there are also several clinical terms which are used for the certain general types of cancer. They are, the first term is carcinoma. It is a cancer that starts in the skin or the tissue that lines the organ. Second, sarcoma is a cancer of connective tissue such as bone, muscle, cartilage, and blood vessel. Leukemia is a cancer of bone marrow which create blood cell. It is also a cancer of blood. Lymphoma and myeloma are the cancer of immune system. Next, causes of cancer. One of the major cause of cancer is mutation. Mutation means change in DNA. within the cell. The DNA inside the cell is packed into a large number of individual genes, and each of which contain a set of instructions telling the cell which functions to perform as well as how to grow and divide. Error in instruction can cause the cell to stop its normal function and may allow a cell to become cancerous. Now, what causes this gene mutation? There are two major reasons. First is inherited from your parents, and second is gene mutation that occurs after your birth. A number of factors that causes gene mutation. The most important factor is smoking, then radiation, then viruses, then cancer causing chemicals which are called as carcinogens, obesity that may also mutate your gene, some hormones like sex hormones, chronic inflammation, and the lack of exercise that may lead to gene mutation. Now, the gene mutation occurs frequently during your normal cell growth. However, your cell contain a mechanism that recognizes when a mistake is occur and that will be repaired. But occasionally, if a mistake is missed, this could cause a cell to become cancerous. Now, we will see the symptoms of cancer. The symptoms of cancers are very difficult to identify, but here I have mentioned some general signs and symptoms which are associated with but not specific to cancer. Includes fatigueness, lumps and area of thickening that can be felt under the skin, weight changes that may be gaining of weight or weight loss, skin changes such as yellowing, darkening or redness of skin, sores that won't heal or changes to existing mole, change in bowel and bladder habit. Next is persistent cough and trouble in breathing, difficulty in swallowing, hoarseness, persistent indigestion or discomfort after eating, persistent and unexplained muscle or joint pain, persistent and unexplained fever or night sweat, unexplained bleeding and bruising. Now, treatment of cancer. There is a difficulty in treatment of cancer. So, they are first targeting the cancer stem cell is difficult, and the drug having very low margin of safety. Second problem or second difficulty is resistance. Cancer cell can develop resistance to the drug. Third is unavailability of effective biomarker for cancer diagnosis and prognosis. The fourth one is important, metastasis, that is ability to spread, that poses a huge problem in cancer treatment. And the last one, in spite of a satisfactory treatment, possibility of recurrence always remains. Now, the treatment of cancer. There are many options available for the treatment of cancer. So, we will see one by one. First is surgery. The goal of surgery is to remove the cancer or as much of the cancer as possible. Second is chemotherapy. Chemotherapy uses the drug to kill the cancer cell, and the drug which are used to treatment of cancer are called as anti-cancer agent. Next option is radiation therapy. Radiation therapy uses high powered energy beam such as X-ray or protons to kill cancer cell. Radiation treatment can come from a machine outside your body, that is called as external beam radiation, or it can be placed inside your body, that is called as brachytherapy. Next treatment option is bone marrow transplant. Your bone marrow is the material inside your bone that makes blood cell from blood stem cells. A bone marrow transplant, also known as a stem cell transplant, that can use your own bone marrow to transplant, or that can be available from a donor. A bone marrow transplant allows your doctor to use higher doses of chemotherapy to treat your cancer. This may also be used to replace the deceased bone marrow. Next option is immunotherapy. This is important. Immunotherapy, also known as biological therapy, uses your body immune system to fight cancer. The cancer can survive unchecked in your body because your body immune system doesn't recognize it as an intruder. Immunotherapy can help your immune system to see that cancer and attack it. Next option is hormone therapy. Some types of cancer are fueled by your body hormone. Example includes breast cancer and prostate cancer. Removing those hormones from the body or blocking their effect may cause the cancer cell to stop growing. Next option is targeted drug therapy. Now here the targeted drug treatment focuses on the specific abnormalities which is present in the cancer cell and that allow them to survive. So that specific abnormality will be targeted to treat the cancer. Next is cryoablation. Now this is a newer technique and this treatment kills the cancer cell with cold. During cryoablation, a thin wand-like needle, which is called as cryoprobes, is inserted through your skin and directly into the cancerous tumor. A gas is pumped into the cryoprobes and in order to freeze that tissue. Then the tissue is allowed to melt. The freezing and melting process is repeated several times during the same treatment session in order to kill the cancer cell. So this is the newer technique. So this completes cancer treatment. If you have any query, please feel free to ask me, and I also request you all please to subscribe my YouTube channel and motivate me for teaching. Thank you very much.